start recording. Good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. So we have my bro Zay. He's about to come on and talk to y'all. Y'all know how he comes with his gems, his positivity, his uplifting spirit. You know what I mean? So we're not even going to waste no time. We're going to get straight into it. Zay, I appreciate you every single time for, stepping up and showing up, and, getting uncomfortable, sharing your thought process, sharing your knowledge, whatever you can give to the family. So let's get it, bro. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Perfect. Oh, man. All right, you should be good. Let's go.
I'm looking kind of rough. I don't like all
that. Yes, handsome king. I see you.
All right, what's up, y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Drop a 1 if you can hear me. That man, brother, is a fool. All right, how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? I know I look a little tired, you know what I'm saying? But how y'all doing? Let me know how y'all doing. Then let me get started, you feel me? I need some energy. You know how I get. Boost me up. I need some energy. Y'all know I ain't feeling this energy right now. Boost me up. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I like it. I'm loving it. All right. All right, know how I get, man. You already know how I get. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all about a few things. Hold on, let me turn this down. And I'm sorry I can't do nothing about the man cutting the grass in the back, but my fault. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you about a few things. First thing is sticking to your goals, especially through these tough times. Yeah, for real though, now. But nah, sticking to your goals especially through these tough times. It's a tough time right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, not being able to leave the house, protesting going on, everything just feels like you just wanna, just cut yourself off from the world. But you can't even do that though, because you got goals you gotta complete, you got stuff you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Quitting now would be the worst thing you could possibly do. I'm not even gonna lie. Not sticking to your goals is the worst thing you could do. Because if you can't stick to your goals through this tough time, and this ain't even as tough as it gets, if you can't stick to your goals through this tough time right here, then you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't complete no goals. This ain't even tough right now. You just can't leave the house. You can do whatever you got to do. You just can't leave the house. Hold on, I'm about to get on the floor, but I don't feel comfortable there. But anyway, like I'm saying, like, you can't get through nothing else. How can you say you can, like that, how that saying goes, through the eyes of adversity? If you can't get through this adversity, you can't get through nothing at all. I'm telling you. There's so many goals I still have to complete. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even here yet. I mean, I moved up in the world, moved up a position, you know what I'm saying? I'm a supervisor now, but what does that mean? I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, I'm one of the leaders of my team, but what does that mean? That don't mean nothing to me. That's not even a goal. That's just an opportunity. Don't mix opportunity with completing goals. Sometimes you got to go through a few opportunities until you can meet that one goal that you have in mind. Don't mix the two, because the two don't go. They go hand in hand, but they don't hold the same weight. Your goal is up here. The opportunities get through there is like stepping stones. You got to take each opportunity with like taking a step up the stairs. You need that as a ladder. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm saying it the right way. I don't know if y'all get it, but I'm saying, like, when you have opportunities, make it a stepping stone. Don't make it like, oh yeah, that is a goal. That is a goal. No, it's not. Is that really that's not where you want to be. That's not a goal. That's not something you celebrate. Yeah. You have that you do have small goals and then you have big goals. Even the small goals, you still need opportunities. You still need stepping stones. So don't forget that. I am. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
Now you good. You good. Go ahead.
You sure? Nah, because I know if I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, I do that.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Sure? Okay. But now for real, them small. See, I got off track. All right. So even with your small goals, you still need those opportunities, and take advantage of every opportunity. I'm not even gonna lie. Whether it's a good opportunity or whether it's just a bad opportunity, there's really no bad opportunity, honestly. Any opportunity you get, it's what you make it, because it can either turn out to be the best thing or it can just be a regular normal thing. Every opportunity can lead you to your success. It just depends on how you do it. Like I'm saying, like, it don't even matter, like, especially to the people that's out there working. I'm sorry for the people that's not, but for the people out there working, that's a blessed opportunity right now. Think about it. And this ain't a good thing, but just think about it like this. You have an opportunity to work. Yeah, you trade. So while you're trading, like, you can always fund your account. Not saying you should go crazy, but you have the opportunity to keep funding your account. You have the opportunity to learn more than, not learn like as more than anybody, but you have the opportunity to really like test out how the stuff goes. You have an opportunity right now because you're working. But for those that don't, you can't just go around doing whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just jump in a trade, see how it goes, and then get out whenever you want. Nah, because you're not gonna have nothing to fund you if you don't come out positive. So especially me, like, working for me is an opportunity. I ain't even gonna lie, because I say that because I know how I am when it comes to trading. This like my third time loaning an account, but I mean, I'm not saying it is what it is, but I'm saying, like, it's helping me learn. Like, so I already know the pair I'm going to use now, and I got that based off my opportunity from working. Like, working right now is an opportunity in itself because it's helping me be able to stack my money the right way so I can complete my goal that I have in mind. I don't see myself trading forever. I'm trying to own my own business. You talking about leaving go to loan? Nah, it won't even go. It won't even go. But I have aspirations of owning my own business. Whether it's I'm stuck between owning a security business, or opening a food restaurant. Either or, because I used to love cooking. But I have to set small goals to get to that. I know I do. It's not just about, you know what I'm saying? Some of the small goals, some of the small, some of the small goals that I have in mind is like, chill out, yo, wow. Nah, not even. I mean, I used to be, but nah. Some of the small goals that I know I have to do is setting myself right. Some people don't even know how to build their credit. Shit, I don't even know how to do it, but I'm going to get with somebody who knows how to do it. He said this. I'm going to get with somebody who knows how to build your credit. Without credit in this world, and it's sad, you can't do what you want to do. If you have a low credit score, what are you going to do with it? What can you accomplish? Especially if you don't have the money to back yourself. If you have to go get loans. If you have to go ask them for hefty loads of money. So you have to set yourself up for those opportunities and those goals. Like, you have to, like, one small goal you could do to help you with your credit is get a credit card. And I know people be like, don't get one. You can set the limit. Set a limit you can pay off. You pay that off, that's helping your credit. You can use that to pay whatever you need to pay back. I mean, like, that's how you build your credit. That's a small goal. I mean, it's not much, but it'll help. It'll show that, okay, if he can pay his credit card off every month, his bill, then maybe he can, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we can give him like a $10,000 loan or something like that. Maybe he'd be able to pay it back in a required amount of time. So don't mix opportunities with goals. Like I was saying, I got off track. Another thing, staying confident. Some people have trouble with that. I don't understand how people have trouble being confident. Shit, I'm always confident, even if I'm wrong. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, hey, if I'm wrong, then I'm right. That's how I see it. I'm always confident. I don't be caring. And I'm going to always talk. That's just me. But staying confident is the key. Staying confident is the difference between winning and losing. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Winning and losing in this life, especially now. Staying confident is having the nerve to, you know what I'm saying, step up for what you believe in. You see how everybody's coming out of their comfort zone right now? You even have the white people out here saying Black Lives Matter, standing in front of people, you know what I'm saying, ready to be the front line. I'm not saying all of them are, but that's how they staying confident. Staying confident is to keep the movement going, not just being quiet after you get some results. We're not getting quiet after some results. We're going to keep going until everything is conquered that we want to get conquered. Honestly, and staying confident is knowing the difference that we want equality and not revenge. Some people out here want revenge. A lot of people, everybody else wants equality. Everybody wants to be equal. Nobody wants to keep living the way we living. Look how it's turning out. It's finna be a war zone out here. And I'm sorry, but if you're not right, you're gonna get left. And that shouldn't even be the case. Staying confident is knowing that you believe in yourself through anything. Through any odds, you can overcome anything. You have people that back you. You have people that can do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You have people in your corner that believe not in just you, but believe in everything you want to achieve. That's confidence. Not just you having confidence, but make sure the people around you have confidence too. Let people see your vision. Don't just let people be here for the moment, not a season. Be here for a lifetime. Be here through my ups. Don't leave during my downs. Be here through my ups and through my downs. When it rains, when the sun hits, when a thunderstorm comes, and when the sun comes back out, and then even if a hurricane comes, the sun's still gonna come back out. I need you to be through all that. 365, 24/7. Don't have people here that's gonna be here 1 minute when you up, and then when you down, you see they slowly back away. Nah, you need people to have confidence in you through anything. Even put it like this, you need people to have confidence in you from when you up and you got $1 million, and if you blow that shit tomorrow, you back at zero. You need them to still be in there and be like, all right, bro, I need you to get right, and this time we gonna do it right. This time we gonna get right. You need to have people that have confidence in you like that. You need people to make sure that you're doing what you gotta do. That's confidence. They keeping you up. They building you up, not breaking you down, not tearing you down. That's what you need. It's hard to find that nowadays. Loyalty goes a long way. I ain't even gonna lie, loyalty goes a long way because people don't have confidence in you. If people don't see the vision that you have, they're not really here for you. But I don't really think y'all ready for that conversation either, but they're not really here for you. So what I say, don't mix opportunities and goals and your confidence. And one last thing, I ain't gonna keep y'all for too long. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes. So don't mix opportunities with goals, confidence. What do I want to end with? Knowing your worth. That's what it was. It just hit me. You gotta know your worth. I ain't gonna touch too much on each of these topics because Reese gonna hit them. But I'm saying you gotta know your worth. Trust me, you have to know your worth. If you don't know your worth, how can you expect somebody else to? And not to call females out, but if y'all don't know y'all worth, how can y'all expect a man to be a man if he's just a boy? Think of it like that. You want a man to be a man, you gotta know your worth. You gotta know that you want a man, not a man who want to be a man one day, then a boy the next. Now y'all gotta know your worth. Fellas too, you gotta know your worth. Just cause, you know what I'm saying, just cause she look good don't mean she's good for you. Put it like that. You gotta know your worth.
Say it again.
Look, chill out. Nah, but for real though, you gotta know your worth. Honestly, you have to know your worth. If you do not know your worth, you're not gonna make it far in life. Relationships, it don't matter what it is. I know my worth. I don't care. Right now, I'm worth $100 million. I might not have it, but I know I'm worth that. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. It is what it is. You gotta know your worth. You gotta know that before anything happens. You gotta know your worth. Put it that way. If you don't know your worth, you can't expect nobody else to. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Think of it like this. You get in a relationship. Like y'all been talking for a minute, you get in a relationship and you think you feel me? You think they would know what you want, like how to be towards them. But they not. And every day you gotta have that same conversation over and over. Do you think they truly know your worth? Because you got to keep repeating yourself over and over again. Nah, they don't know your worth for real. I'm trying to tell you they don't. But think of it like this. You've been talking for a minute, and that person do everything right. Might mess up here and there, but he do everything right. He know you like the back of his hand. That person knows your worth. They might make some mistakes like throughout that, but they know your worth. They know what you about. They know how to treat you. They know what it is. They know what's up. Like you gotta have people around you like that. I mean, hey, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't the prettiest dude out there, but if I'm talking to a female, trust me, I'm trying to invest 100%, especially if she on the same time I'm on. For real. Like, if she know my worth, I know her worth. Shit. That's two bad motherfuckers right there. Excuse my language. That's too bad. Hey, you can't tell us nothing. I'm telling you. Like, there's nothing to be, like, put it.
Yes! Okay, sorry. I'm watching this.
Have people around you that know your worth. Like, everybody that I choose to have in my life knows my worth. They know what I'm working for. But do you know what you're working for? Are you sure you have the right surrounding around you that knows your worth? Are you sure you have that right back and have the right people around you telling you this and that, telling you, or are they just telling you what you want to hear? We don't want people telling me what I just want to hear. I want you to know. I want you to see what I see. I want you to put these on, and I want you to see what I see. I want you to think how I think. I want you, not only want you to talk how I talk, but I want you to have the same mindset as me. I want you to see the same visions, have the same goals, lift each other up, not bring each other down. You got to have people around you that want to just, you know what I'm saying? They want it. Matter of fact, have people around you that want it way more than you, that get mad when you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that always keep you in check. I have brothers like that. I have a brother in VA. He always getting on me, this and that. He know how I am. I used to be from one female to the next. He like, all right, bro, we getting too old for this. Time to settle down. I know why he said that. He got his own girl, but he let me know. Like, he'd be like, all right, because they call me Dro. I'm like, all right, Dro, you messing up, bro. What's good? Like, it's time to get right. And I'd be like, all right, bro, you right. Sometimes I'll be getting mad, but I'd be like, you know what? He right, though. He ain't big bro because I'm older by a few months, but that's big bro. Like, he knows my worth. He know what we trying to accomplish. He know we trying to run it up. Me and him talk about this all the time. We know each other. He ain't blood, but he blood. That's what I always tell him. He already know he locked in. We know each other's worth, and we hold each other accountable at any given time, any given moment. Even if the other person feels otherwise, there might be a little disagreement, argument. You know how males get, we argue, but still, family is family, and you don't turn your back on family. And I'm gonna leave you with that. Don't forget, don't mix opportunities with goals. Confidence and know your worth. But I'm gonna let Reese take it over. I appreciate you for letting me be up here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody. I fought with all y'all heavy. I hope y'all have a great, blessed day. You know what I'm saying? Don't mix opportunities with goals and set your goals high. You know what they say. If it's not impossible, then you don't want it. I want the impossible. But go ahead, take it over, Reese. I'm gonna let you have it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, y'all. I don't think y'all really catch all that. Y'all really pay attention to all that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. That might have gone over some people's heads, but y'all really paid attention. Hold up real quick. Y'all were really paying attention to everything that he just said. He's literally, you know, getting y'all to realize who you are, getting y'all to realize your worth, getting you to realize, you know, what you're here after, you know, who you're meant to be. He's getting you guys to just think about it and to pay attention to that, just because that's the most important, right? Because at the end of the day, people can come and walk over you and, you know, try to control what it is that you do, whatever the case is. But once you know your worth and once you stand strong in your power, ain't nobody can do that. Nobody can take away from you what you've created. Nobody can take away from you the progress that you've made or the light that you've been able to shine on, not just you, but everybody else around you, your family around you, or whoever the case is. Definitely. So I might as well just continue it off with knowing your worth. Honestly, Zay, I appreciate you. Like I said, you always come with some fire gems. You always come with the energy. you know, that gets me hyped, gets me in a mood to be like, now, like, remember who you are. Remember
You got to, man. You got to.
You know what I mean? Like don't sell yourself short. Don't limit your powers and your abilities when you literally have it. You're literally here with everything that you need. You're equipped with everything that you need to be equipped for when it comes to your journey in life. Or if you don't currently have it, you're going to encounter an opportunity. You're going to encounter a situation where it ends up becoming part of you. So if you don't have it yet, you're going to find a way to get it, because there's something about like that natural internal desire, that natural passion that we have, where it's like we're just drawn to something just off the strength of, you know, it sits with our soul, it sits with our purpose, it resonates with our spirit, right? So when you find something like that, people don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, people don't like when you're super in tune with yourself. They're always trying to find a problem. They're always trying to pinpoint something that might be off, or that might be wrong, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why do I have to be hiding something in order for me to be happy? Why do I have to be putting up a front in order for me to really be okay with what I'm doing, or to be happy on my journey, or to actually fulfill my goals and my desires, right? Why can't I just naturally be that person that wants to take this leap, that wants to take that step, or that's grown through this process, right? And once they start to see that, you know, you're elevating, you're moving, there's going to be people that are going to clap it up for you. You got your cheerleaders, right? There's going to be people who congratulate you. Again, cool. The ones who actually acknowledge it. No, great, right? Sorry for all this shit. I should be good now. There's going to be the ones who are going to acknowledge it and say, you know, good job. I'm so proud of you. I've always wanted to see you win, but at the same time, they're not going to directly support you. Those are the ones that are trying to stay around for when you do make it up. Mind you, there are some genuine ones who actually want to see you win. Okay, cool. But don't confuse the two between somebody sticking around to wait for your success and somebody who actually stays down for your success, right? Then you're going to have the ones who are just going to straight up not say anything, straight up sneak this, straight up, you know, talk down on whatever it is that you may be doing, and then kind of prey on your downfall until you make it up, until you really make it up. That's when they're going to be like, I'm proud of you. Congrats for making it out. Yeah, you doubted me the whole time. I'm not trying to hear that. Know your worth. Know who you are. Know what you fell into. Know the powers and the abilities that you have. Know that you probably have resources some way, somehow, to gain knowledge or to gain some skills that you may not have, right? Look at the space that we're in. A lot of us don't have all the qualities that it takes to be fully successful in this business, and that is okay. But a lot of us do have the qualities as a collective that it takes for us to be successful in this business, right? We got people who know how to mark up charts. We have people who know how to be technical fundamental analysis, right? We have people who know how to pick up the phone and launch and call people and close and pitch this opportunity. We have people who are good with the mindset, motivation, able to get you to see things in a different perspective, in a different light, right? We have strong individuals who are just who are great when it comes to getting uncomfortable and putting themselves in a new position and just not really caring about what other people think because they want to grow. We have people all within this space who are in touch with God, who work out with each other, or whatever the case is. We literally have it all together within this entire group. That's why we say united we stand, divided we fall, right? Understand the value that you carry and understand the value that you're bringing to the table, right? It's like a cookout, right? If everyone's supposed to bring one dish to the cookout, then we have a whole feast. This person brings this person brings that, and then we eat off each other. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. You're not here to minimize anybody's success. We're not here to look left or look right because maybe somebody's doing something differently than you are. Understand that your journey is your journey. You're supposed to be doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be exactly where you are right now. It's meant to be like this. So don't look down at yourself and say, like, I'm not where I want to be. No, you are. Maybe you're not where you want to be, but you are where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be right here in this moment right now. You're supposed to be experiencing the things that you're experiencing. You're supposed to go through the trials and the tribulations the way that you're going through them, right? You're supposed to have the people that have your back right next to you, right? And eventually, time will expose or promote. Time is going to expose or promote. So be aware. We always talk about awareness of your surroundings, of your environment. Be aware of the people who are there to support you every single day. Be aware of the people who are just coming in and trying to take a piece of your plate when they didn't put any effort into helping set the table or anything like that. Be aware of the information that's flowing into you. Be aware of the people who are investing their time into you because they truly want to see you grow. They want to genuinely help you develop yourselves. They want to help you become a better person. They want to help you succeed in this business. Beware of those people. Beware of those people who are poking holes into your business, poking holes into a bag that didn't have no holes to begin with. Why are you going to poke holes in a perfectly good bag? That doesn't make any sense, right? Why are you going to go and try and cause problems or try to, pinpoint negative information or pinpoint this thing and that thing that had nothing to do with anything in the first? Why are we thinking like that? Why are we thinking like that in the first place? There's going to be negative and positive in every situation. It's like looking at the glass half empty or half full, or looking at the fact that you have a glass. You choose how you look at it. You choose how you see the situation. You choose your worth. You have to understand that you have to acknowledge your worth. Because again, like what Zay said, if you don't acknowledge your worth, they're just gonna walk all over you. And a lot of the time, the people who can see your worth when you can't see it yourself are gonna take the most advantage, because they know that you're valuable, because they know that you come with a lot of information or a lot of gems or a lot of mind changing, whatever the case is. They know that you come with all of those qualities. So if they know that you can't see that, right? If they know that you're not channeling into your own worth, they're gonna find a way to come in and stomp on your parade, rain on your parade. They're gonna try and find a way to come and lead the ship, become the captain of your ship, just because you don't feel like you have the confidence to drive your ship, to direct your ship during stormy weathers. Not saying we can't ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, can I get a little bit of advice here and there? It's okay. We're here to learn. But understand that once you realize and you look at the facts of what's happening, if we're going to be specific to the situation, we've grown. And we've grown tremendously over the last couple of months. Whether it's a new family coming into this business, or whether it's people being consistent with their profits, whether it's people learning how to read charts on a deeper level, there's been a lot of growth that's happened in this business. Personal development, mindset growth, paradigm shifts, everything, right? So just because, you may not be exactly where you want to be, that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to be where you are right now. And this is where patience comes in. This is where time comes in, where you're like, okay, cool. Now I really need to just keep working. Don't worry about what's happening on the outside. Block out all the noise. Block out the he said, the she said, the this, the that, the pointing fingers. Block it all out. Run your race. Focus on you. Focus on what you got to do. Focus on the people that you need to help. Focus on the people that's growing with you. Focus on the people who is literally in the trenches with you, right beside you, pulling it out the mud with you. Focus on the people who's actually showing up for us. Focus on the ones who are going day and night without sleep, learning these strategies so that they can relay it back to us. Because we learn off of each other. We learn off of each other, right? Some of us have qualities that others don't. So we get to know each other. We piggyback off each other. We bounce ideas. I'm not the best at the charts. Cool. I'm going to go to Nakwana. I'm going to go to Marlon. I'm going to go to Mel. I'm going to go to Brandon, who just taught us strategy last night, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go to them because, okay, maybe y'all can help me. I'm going to be humble enough to say that I don't know. Can you help me? Cool. Now, maybe somebody else may not be the best when it comes to speaking publicly. Maybe they're going to come to me. Maybe they're going to come to Zay. Maybe they're going to, who else? Whoever else. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. We learn off of each other in this environment. We learn from each other just from each other's, the value that we bring to the table. There we go, right? So you got to be confident in who you are. You got to be confident in knowing that you're supposed to be here. You got to be confident in your purpose. You got to figure out what your purpose is. And find a way to fulfill your purpose using this vehicle. Using this vehicle. Remember, this is just the vehicle to get you there. If we happen to have a strong, solid bond foundation behind it, that's a bonus. But this is the vehicle to get us to where we really want to be. I bet you none of us used to dream and think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in a group with a number of people learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market and just become forex traders for the rest of our lives. I don't think any of us have actually said that. I don't think any of us have actually dreamt of that. And if you have, then you know you're supposed to be in this space. You're definitely supposed to be in this space. But this is the vehicle to help us fulfill all the dreams. This is the vehicle that we're going to use to get to where we want to go. And we're picking up our pace. We're picking up and we're creating our own momentum. Stay focused. Don't let the outside noise come deter you. Don't let, I was listening to Neno's call this morning. And I'll be honest, she dropped some good gems. Few things. One is, don't let people throw their burdens on you. Don't let other people throw their burdens on you. Don't let other people come and kind of put you in the middle of their problems. Don't let other people come and deter you from what you're doing because they're having issues, or try and make you feel a certain type of way just because what they're doing is not working. That's going to throw you off from what's actually working for you, right? Sometimes, yes, mentorship is there to help us in terms of, learning what to do and what not to do, to make our process a little bit easier, right? But I want you to understand that if you don't go through your process, you're never truly going to understand it, because something that may not work for you might work for me. Something that works for you may not work for me. So as much as you want to mentor me and as much as you want to give me direction or give us direction or whatever the case is, sometimes you literally just have to go through the journey on your own. Sometimes you literally have to just trip up on your own. Sometimes you have to literally just open up every single door to find your exit on your own. That's the only way you'll truly learn. Otherwise, now you're going based off somebody else's opinions and feelings. That doesn't always work. Because again, what may be for that person may not be for us. Or what may be for us may not be for that person. Don't look left, don't look right. This is your business. And this is a family. So we work together and we come together when it comes to uplifting each other and making decisions that's going to affect the entire group. Because not only is this an educational platform and a family or whatever the case is, but these are also people's businesses. Let's be real about it, right? You have to protect your business. You have to stand your grounds, right? This is not dictatorship. We're going to communicate about it. We're going to talk about it so that we make sure that everybody is on the same page. Everybody is about to make that same move, or we're all in the same playing field when it comes to making that move. That's gonna not only build the trust within us, but now everybody's moving on the same accord. We're not just, we have a blueprint and now we're going to completely switch up the blueprint without speaking about it or whatever. I'm going to bring it back. Next thing Neno said, when problems come into your life, you must accept it, love it, and tell yourself 3 things. And those 3 things that you want to tell yourself are basically just 3 positive things. 3 positive things that are going to help you start to think differently. When a problem comes into your life, you're going to accept it. Accept the fact that it came into your life. You're not going to just react. You're going to take a minute to process it, accept it, right? Then you're going to love it, because now it's going to teach you something. Now it's teaching you how to move, or it's teaching you how to act, or it's teaching you how to think or go about a situation, whatever the case is. You love it because it's now an educational experience, or it's now what's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, it's an experience, right? And then you're going to tell yourself 3 things. So that's either putting into perspective what this problem is and how you can use it to your benefit, because in the midst of adversity comes a seed of opportunity. In the midst of adversity, it comes a seed of opportunity. So you're going to sit there and think and just, put that perspective in on, okay, how am I going to handle this problem? How am I going to handle this situation? What can I do? What can I do to make it better? Or you can literally just, if it's one of those negative thoughts that you can't get rid of, you just think yourself 3 positive things. You gotta control your dominating thoughts. Those dominating thoughts of doubt, dominating thoughts of anxiety, dominating thoughts of fear. You have to control that. So whenever you start to think of it, whenever negative things start to pop into your head, speak out loud so you can hear yourself say it. This too shall pass. I am a winner, or winner is me. I will have discipline and faith with everything that I do. Whatever the case is, speak it out loud so that your dominating thoughts do not build and plant those seeds within your subconscious. You have to overcome that. You have to overpower that, right? Not only are you thinking the positive thoughts, but you're saying it out loud. So now that you can actually hear it back, you're watering those seeds of positivity. You're planting those seeds of positivity. Come on now, right? Understand that this is another big thing, right? What's going to happen is going to happen to everybody, right? You're not the only one that's going through it. What's going to happen is going to happen to everybody. What we do about what happens will determine our future. I'm gonna say it again. What's going to happen is going to happen to everybody. But what we do about what happens is going to determine our future. That goes back to acting and reacting, right? Are you going to react off of the situation and make an impulsive move without actually properly analyzing everything, without actually properly processing what's going on? You're going to react just because of the heat of the moment of how you're feeling, temporary satisfaction. Do we want temporary satisfaction just because we decided to react to what we heard right here and then? Or are we going to look at the long-term fulfillment, right? Are we going to look at that long-term fulfillment? Are we going to look at, okay, the way I react to the situation is literally going to determine what happens in my future. So are we really processing and planning how we're reacting to every situation that we encounter? Are we processing what our next steps are going to be? Are we weighing out what the future could entail, what could possibly happen depending on what decision we decide to make? Are we being aware of the things that are happening? Are we being aware of our environment? Are we being aware of our thought process? You literally have to be aware of every single thing that comes your way. He also mentioned key to managing your thoughts, right? You have to have awareness of your thinking. And he talked about 1 hour a day, just taking a minute to just sit there and processing your thoughts. That way you're able to pinpoint and think about, what am I really thinking in this point in time? You have 70,000 thoughts that run through your mind in a day. Only about 3,000 to 5,000 of those are conscious thoughts. So if you sit there an hour of your day and just take a minute to just reflect on the thoughts that are running through your head, how many of them are thoughts that you really don't want to be around? How many of those thoughts are thoughts that are bringing you down to an area you don't want to be brought down to? How many of those thoughts are still controlling you? How many of those thoughts are still your paradigm speaking to you? How many of those thoughts are doubting you and holding you back and are bringing up fear and anxiety into your actions, into your everyday life? How many of those thoughts, right? Becoming aware of your headspace, of your spiritual being, and all of that stuff is very, very important. It's very, very important. Next thing is, where is it? We're programmed to live average or to fail. That's literally how we're programmed. It's been conditioning hundreds of years passed down, right? We're programmed to live average and we're programmed to fail, right? This is a conscious thing. So what do we do again? Changing the paradigm, shifting the narrative, changing the way we think, changing the way we act, we speak, the way we process things, right? Start adapting the mindset of successful people. Start structuring up and actually not just talking the talk, but walking the walk, right? Because it's easy to say one thing, but behind the scenes, who are you? What are you doing? What are you speaking? How are you acting, right? Is it a front you're putting on in front of camera, or is this really who you are, right? Understand that you are an eagle. You are an eagle and you deserve to fly, but not everybody deserves to fly with you, right? You're an eagle that deserves to fly, but not everybody deserves to fly with you. Not everyone's going to have the privilege of flying with you, and it's okay. It's okay. Because that just means that you're meant for bigger and better things. Y'all are meant to be doing something that not everybody is meant to do. Y'all are meant to be flying higher than where other people are destined to even go or even start to think of going. Right? You want to still remain humble, but remember who the hell you are. Remember who you are. Remember where you came from. But remember the power. Remember the value that you have. Remember the value that you bring. Look at yourself and take a good, like, this is a self-reflection type of thing. It's Friday. Markets are closing 5 p.m. today. It's been a great, productive week. Just literally take a minute to just reflect back and think of where you're at in this opportunity. What value do you bring to the table for yourself, for anybody else who you're helping, right? Are you taking charge of everything that's happening in your business? Are you letting other people control your business for you? Who are you? Your team is going to be a reflection of you. So sit back and analyze. Sit back and make sure that you're somebody that you want people to model. Because if you're not somebody that people want to model, you're going to end up losing grip. And it is what it is. But you have to look at yourself first. You got a problem with your team? Look at yourself first. Check yourself before you try and check other people. At the end of the day, it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with each and every one of us. So how, like, not everybody deserves to fly with you, family. I'm gonna just laugh that one off. Not everybody deserves to fly with you. And people are going to try and hold you back. People are going to try and cage you just because they see the way you're about to spread your wings. People are going to try and stop you from spreading your wings. Don't let it happen.
Speak to me, Reese.
Don't let it happen. Don't start eating out of their bowl of food. Next thing you know, y'all ever see that picture of people who work in the corporate world or work in their 9-to-5 jobs? They have their wings on their back, but they're eating at the bowl of their boss, their boss's feet. And as they're bent down eating that food, bent down at their boss's feet, the boss is clipping their wings, clipping it feather by feather. Don't let somebody clip your wings just because they're making you eat out of their pot. Go and make your own food. Go and cook up your own stuff. Go chef it up. Go eat for yourself and go feed your family, because at the end of the day, we're not here to have people eat from the palm of our hands. We're not here to have people bow down at our feet and eat. No, we're here to teach you how to do it for yourself. We're here to teach you how to be self-sufficient. We're here to teach you how to be independent without having to rely on anybody else. This is a space where you're literally able to create your own time freedom. So why am I going to have you depend on me? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, because at the end of the day, mind you, family, I'm here for y'all. But if I have every single person that's coming into this business depending on me, where does my time go? Where does my time freedom come into play? It doesn't. It doesn't. So what do? We duplicate ourselves down into everybody else. We're teaching them exactly what we've been able to teach ourselves, or we've been able to acquire from other people. We're teaching ourselves how to be self-sufficient. We're teaching each and every one of you how to go out and get it for yourself. How to plug into the products, how to plug into the go lives, how to plug into the signals chats, how to learn how to read the charts, how to learn how to take your own signals, so that you don't have to come and depend on us when you're hungry. You don't have to come and depend on us to make you food when you're hungry. You can literally go out and get it for yourself. We're teaching you how to fish. We're not bringing the fish to the table. We're going to bring the fish to the table too, but we're going to show you how to actually fish in order for it to happen. So now, not only do we have one person in bringing in the fish, but let's just say one person decides that they're tired today. We have other people that are not going out to get fish. And we got other people that are going out to go hunting. It's a group collective effort. But at the end of the day, we're all working towards self-sufficiency. Honestly. Right? You can only this one. This is what I'm gonna end off with. You can only find yourself by going into the present. You can't find yourself by going into the past. You might be able to find pieces of yourself that have helped you create who you are today in the present. But you can only find yourself by going into the future. That's what I meant to say. Right? You can only find yourself by going into the future and figuring out who that person is. And in order to figure out who that person is, you have to map out your life. You have to envision how you want to act, how you want to live, how you want to be, who you want to be around. We talk about that mental rehearsing all the time. Imagining where you want to be, what you want to have, what you want to get done, right? So you have to go into the present and bring that, look at all the qualities of your future self. Look at every single aspect of your future self that you currently do not have, or even the ones that you do have that you wanna grow on and amplify, right? But you go into the future, future you, the future version of you. Look at all the qualities that person has. You figure out what type of qualities you want her or him to have, and you bring them right here into the present. And you work on breaking your old paradigms to create new ones, so that you can now build that skill set. You can now build that confidence. You can now build that future you right here in the present. Next thing you know, the future you is right here at your doorstep, right? But that comes with you actually painting your future and actually knowing what it is that you wanna gain. There was one thing that I wrote down at the end of Neno's call, right? You are in a battle with your present self and your future self. So who's going to win? Right? You're in a battle with your present self and your future self. Who is going to win? What does that really mean? How is your programming? What are you going to do to change the way you think, the way you act, the way you speak, so that you can allow your future self to win? Because if the present self wins, we're just going to be stuck in the same cycle. We're going to be stuck looking at the same results that we have, right? So what's your programming like? What's your paradigm like? How many habitual behaviors have you changed, and how many have you added, right? You have to see where and who you want to be, so you can know that so you can know what to do to get it done. So you can know that you need to get there, right? Act on it, and you can win with the current programming you put in place. If you start to act on it every day, if you start to build these paradigms that are going to help you align with your habitual behaviors, or align, with successful people, right? You start to build new habits that are going to help you move forward. If you just keep acting on that every single day in the present, you're going to get there. Your future self is going to be right here at your doorstep. But if we continue to work on our present day self, and we look at our present day results and look at where we're currently at and this and that, and then we get in the slump and then we fall back and then we're back at square one. Why? It doesn't make sense. Move forward. Don't worry about what you see around you right now. Don't worry about what's happening around you right now. We are living in history. This too shall pass. And understand that everything on the other side of this is going to be a beautiful blessing. It's going to be something that we've all destined and dreamed about. We're going to start seeing our lives pan out the way we want it to. We're going to start seeing everything that we've dreamt of start to come into fruition. Don't get upset or stuck of where you are right now. You understand that you have to keep pushing. Tests are coming. Tests are going to be there. But the test is really there to see, are you really ready for this? Are you really ready for the next step? Are you really ready to make it out? Are you really ready to be that person you claim you want to be? Right? Let me know. It's up to you guys what decisions you guys want to make. This is not dictatorship. You don't work for nobody. We're literally all here to help uplift each other so that we can all move together in this space towards our success, towards our goals. Whatever each person's goal may be, we have that support system for each other. So you decide what you want to do within this space. You decide if you want to be with us, or you decide if you want to sit on the sidelines while we get it done. Because at this point, it's getting done. At this point, there's no stopping us. At this point, we've created such a momentum. Future's looking nice. Future's looking interesting. Future's looking real powerful. Future's looking real structured. So you decide, because we're here. And we want everybody to come all the way up with us, but sometimes it doesn't always happen like that. We move with love anyways. So with that being said, family, run your race. Be confident in who you are. Know your worth. Know your value. Then tax it. Come on now. Add tax to that, because your value is valuable. Don't just hand it out for free. Remember who you are. Remember you're meant to be here. Remember you got a family that's got your back. Remember what our vision is. Remember what our goals are. Right? And let's just all together take the opportunity. Like what Zay said, use opportunity as a stepping stone to the goal. Use opportunity as your stepping stones to your goal. As you move within your space, you're going to be presented with opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. They're literally going to be what's going to help you to get to that goal. Don't think it has to be one sole opportunity to get you there. It's a multitude of things. Just like it's not one failure that's going to knock you out. The multitude of failures is going to allow you to climb up to your success, because you keep canceling out what doesn't work. So I'm gonna
Talk to them.
I'm gonna leave it there, family. Take advantage of the space that we have. Take advantage of the information that we have. Take advantage of who you are. Take advantage of your future self. And let's run it up. Let's keep grinding. Going into the weekend. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves. But let's make sure that we bring it right back. And you know, we're moving forward. We're using this vehicle effectively. All right, y'all. So with that being said, happy Friday. My kings and queens, y'all hold your heads up high. Raise your level of vibration. I love y'all so, so much. Y'all have a safe, blessed, prosperous day. I'm gonna holler at y'all later.